All right, y'all. So I'm here with the beautiful Brooklyn. So
Hi, y'all.
go ahead and tell us all about yourself. Where you're from.
Okay, well, I'm Brooklyn. I'm from New Jersey, Atlantic City, but I grew up in Virginia and in New Jersey. I go back and forth.
Okay.
I just graduated. About to go to Bowie State, and I'm majoring in nursing, and I'm playing softball.
Okay. So nursing. What made you want to choose nursing as a major?
Well, I chose nursing honestly because I know it's the most promising thing, and I feel like I can just always go back if I want to do something else.
Yeah.
And while I was in high school, I took two like vocational school classes. So I'm a certified physical therapy aide and a certified medical assistant. So I was like, I might as well just keep going.
So you smart like that.
I guess you could say that.
I wish I did that good in school, but I was not one of those kids.
No, I mean I don't really like school, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing it. So,
Yeah,
definitely be proud of yourself.
yeah,
And what did you say Bowie State was?
yep. It's in Maryland.
Maryland. That's
Yep.
funny. I graduated high school in Maryland.
Oh, really? Yeah.
About 30 minutes from Baltimore.
Oh, okay. I think it's like 45 minutes from DC. I'm not familiar with the area, so
I mean, the more you travel around it, the more familiar you're gonna get with it,
yeah.
everything like that. So we started doing different topics catering to the guests, so that they have
Okay.
a lot to talk about, and it's not like we're constantly thinking about what to say next. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So with this one, it's gonna be really about. I want to make this one about you. Your life story and
About
everything.
me?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not? Why not? I haven't done that yet, so we can do that. So,
Okay.
so what would you say your childhood was like?
I can say I had a pretty good childhood. I feel like it was pretty normal for the most part. I went to school, I did good in school. My parents always kept me in sports. I think it was pretty regular all throughout like elementary school, middle school, a little bit of bullying, the usual stuff, just middle school girls, whatever.
Yeah,
I just call it character development. I can say I did get bullied, but I mean, looking back at it now, it's like it was real childish.
yeah,
So it's I don't really care. High school, I could say I had fun. My high school experience these past 4 years have been really fun. I did have my hard times, I had my doubts, but I made it through. So I'm like, I can say I'm really happy. I'm ready to keep going.
absolutely. There you go. It's weird because where I was from, there wasn't really a lot of bullying, but there was a lot of people that did like street thuggy type shit. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So there was that going around, but there wasn't very much bullying. Like when it came to that.
No, it's like I know in my area, it's especially when we were younger, we were all kind of on social media. So, everybody want to play games on the fake accounts. And then as we got older, it kind of got like social media beef, and it'd be over like petty stuff. So that's why I'm like, it's not
Mhm.
even worth it. It just in
Yeah.
through one year, out through the other.
Yeah, see that topic, the toxicity and shit over social media. I did that on a previous podcast episode. Um, it's definitely getting worse. I feel like it's
Of
definitely getting
course.
worse because when I was in high school and even right now, like it's you can see how worse it's getting.
Yeah. People let the social media get to their head for real.
Yeah,
Like people love social media to the point where like it runs their life. Like I love social media. I love to be on social media, but I can separate it. Like this is not my life, and I know like all these Instagram accounts. These are all fake lives. Y'all, everybody don't see everything that people post, so you can't like expect that in your real life.
yeah, absolutely. But I feel like people really take it too seriously, and that's
Yes,
a big part of their life, and
yes.
that's where it fucks up because say the internet goes down, everything goes
Hmm.
down. Then what are they gonna do?
People will go crazy. Like people will lose their minds. I know if I don't have my phone, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I don't have my phone. I know I'm addicted to social media, but I feel like it makes it a little bit better that I know.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your
But
mind.
some people, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like that's bad. Like I would be really bored, and people would be really bored without social media, and they're gonna go out and do some other crazy stuff.
Yeah, that is true. That's why I feel like people definitely need to find an alternate, like find something like
Hobbies.
within the real world so that when that does
Yeah.
happen, they have nothing to worry about.
Right.
You know, I'm doing that. I've been doing that for a while actually. Like social media, I do that to promote my stuff and promote myself and let that be that.
But you use your hobby to promote yourself on your social media. So it's not all about your social media. You're still doing what you want to do, but you're just showing what you do.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do too.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do, like conquer on social media? Because I see what you're posting. It's kind of like, okay, like she kind of has this modeling type thing going on, but at the same time, she looks like she's trying to go an influencer route.
Yeah, I'm going for the influencer route, but like I would love to be a model. I'm just a little bit short. That's the only thing.
I
But
feel like
like
nowadays that don't matter. That's a lot of short
you'd be
models.
surprised. I did like modeling classes and like a whole bunch of other stuff, but like a lot of places like denied me because of how short I was.
Really?
Yeah, like you have to be like 5'11" with heels on. I'm not 5'11" with heels on.
You know how much taller that is than me? Shit.
Yeah, like I'm not making it that high. But like I would love to be like an influencer. I can say like that is my dream. Like even like with me choosing nursing, my mom's like, "Are you sure that's what you want to do?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure that's what I want to do." But like not like, that's what my heart wants influencing, but my brain knows nursing is going to give it to me. But I can still do both. I've come to terms that I can go to school and still figure out a way to become an influencer and
Absolutely.
do what I need to do because I still feel like I need a backup plan. But I would love to be an influencer. You see the glasses, Firmo glasses. Got my first ambassadorship.
I'm not gonna lie, the first thing that caught my attention off of your profile was the edges. As
My
weird as that,
edges.
yeah, you're laughing, but as weird as that sounds, like that's one of the most like attractive things I could find on the
I'm
profile.
so weak. Well, thank you.
Yeah, like
Thank
people
you.
would say like, oh, she's just pretty in the face. Like, no, you gotta look at how she takes care
You
of her
gotta look at the
hair,
edges.
how she takes care of her hair, how she takes care of her whole body, really, you know. But you also got to look at like how she thinks too, because they could look that good, but the personality could be all over the place.
Yes, all over. Trust me, I know.
Ooh. And that's one thing I hate about social media. That's why I don't really talk to people on social media like that.
Because you'll never know.
Yeah, you never know. And
Mm.
I know a lot of influencers that like they're like what do you call it? They're not humble.
Yeah,
They're not very humble. So when you
that's
try to
why.
do whatever, it's just kind of like they're like, oh, push your
Yeah,
way and stuff. Like, damn, I'm just trying to be a friend, you know?
yeah. I'm trying to be cool. No, that's why I try to keep it real on my social media. Like my stuff is just like I want to be an influencer. Like I want to be famous for just being me. Like, I want people to know who I am, and I've gotten, like, compliments like, "Oh, your page is so real, you always keep it real," and I like that, like, I like people to know, like, I'm gonna keep it real no matter what, right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
why, like, that's what I want to do, but a lot of people, like, they don't wanna see the real, they wanna see the fake. Because 'cause Imma say some stuff some people don't like, and it's gonna be
We're gonna get in on that one a little bit later because that one's gonna be for Sandra. I don't know if she's still listening, but um, yeah. But so what really got you into like really want to be an influencer? Like we are like, yeah, I want to do this.
I think, just from being in social media from a young age, I can say like I had a phone at a young age. I shouldn't have been on social media that young. So I think that really played a big part into it. But I really do like the love and the support and like everything that comes with it. Like, I love to show like my true self, and I like to know that people like me because I'm me. But
Yeah,
even though I don't really get too many hate comments. I get like the behind the back from people who know me, but like in my area, people just be hating. Like I just don't even care. Like just
yeah.
because like you know me.
That type of shit. That's gonna happen everywhere you go. You know, people are
Yeah.
gonna hate on you regardless. You know, even if you're
Right.
doing things good, you're doing good on what you're doing, you're gonna get hate. It's a
Right.
jealousy thing. So you probably have a lot of people jealousy.
Yeah, and it's like I really don't like that really honestly does not bother me. I'm like, "Oh, you're mad? Not me. Keep going." Like, it just
There's a
is what it
block.
is.
There's a block button for a reason. You know.
Yeah, like, you don't have to see me. Like, I don't have like, just like I feel like I don't have to deal with anything you're saying to me. It's like, I really don't care. And just like you don't have I don't do that, you don't have to look at me. That's fine.
Yeah, I feel that. So yeah, you said it was because you had a phone at a young age.
Yeah, I think that plays, like, the most influence into it, and I really like I said, like, I really like social media. I like making the videos, I like taking pictures, I like to do all that. Like, I feel like it's really fun.
How old were you when you got your first phone?
When I got my first phone, I was probably, like, 8. But, like, I had my parents are separate, so I was like, I always had to call 2 different sides of the family. But it wasn't like no touch screen. My first one was a little flip phone, it was pink.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because nowadays that's the kids nowadays are getting
Yeah.
the screen
No,
iPhone 13 now and shit.
right. But then once, like, in, like, 5th grade, I think that's when I got, like, my first iPhone, and that's when Musically and Dub Smash and all that. It's just
Music.
like, whew.
That was the before TikTok.
Right. So I could say I once like I got that iPhone, I was like, oh yeah, I like to take these pictures. I want to post on Instagram, da, 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 da. And it wasn't nothing crazy or anything. Like it was regular, like little kid. But like I think that played a role because I just kept going after that. Like, I really do like it.
Okay, so that's how you found it. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't get my first phone till I was probably like in sixth grade,
Yeah.
and it was an iPhone 4, that little small
I
ass
had the 5C, the green one. That's when they
5C.
first came out. Yeah.
I remember when that came out, people were like, "Oh, you should get the 5C." I'm like, "4 is just the same size, just a different
Yeah.
color, you know."
Just a different color. We just wanted the colors. Me and all my little friends had all different colors. Like
But it's crazy because you look at them now and it's like, damn, like how did I hold this? You know what I mean?
right, compared to now, this big old phone.
Yeah, it's it's small as hell. But I thought I saw something like they were trying to go back to a smaller size or something like that. I don't know.
I like my big phone. I don't want to go back to a smaller size.
Which one is it? The 12?
I have the 13 Pro Max.
Okay, you got the
But I
new.
used to like, yeah, I got the new. I got to. I gotta keep it up.
I'm
But
on the
I like the
even.
bigger phones.
I'm on the even digits. So when the 14 comes out, that's when I capitalize on that.
Mm, yeah.
Yep, on the even digits. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So as far as the influence you got, like, what are you doing as far as reaching that goal?
Well, I know I do more of like TikToks, but I think I'm still trying to find like what I want to be known for. And I'm thinking it's more of like hair because that like those are the videos that blow up the most for me and like makeup. But I've been busy with
Ooh,
sophomore.
the edges.
Yeah, the edges,
Ooh, the
yes.
edges. I'm not the only one. I'm telling you. I might be the only one
But
to say
no,
something about it, but
yeah. But no, like stuff like that. And like I've been trying to stay consistent on my Instagrams. I know it's like the biggest problem. I'm not consistent. Like I'll go months without posting. But it's just
yeah,
like, I don't know. That's what I'm working on it.
I would say because I can you get paid on TikTok? I don't even know.
It's like you have to have a whole bunch of followers and this, that, and a third. It's like a whole bunch. I think I have to like meet one more requirement too. But TikTok be iffy sometimes. TikTok picks and chooses.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it does. But I
Hmm.
was gonna say Instagram is definitely a good route if you want to start getting paid for everything like that because they're not really so iffy, you know.
Yeah,
And you see, like, if you go on the explore page, all those people are getting paid just from posting and stuff like that.
right.
So
Yeah, I'm working on it. I mean, I
definitely
took
try to
my
be.
first step.
Yeah, I'd say definitely try to be consistent with Instagram a little more and try to get paid that way before
Okay.
anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I'm trying to start off with more being like ambassadorships and the company sending me stuff like with these glasses, they send me these, let me show you. They send me these and these for free just for people to use my code. I was like really excited because I've never like had like a real one. It'd be like the fake ones DMing me and I have to buy it first and blah blah blah. That's fake. But
Yeah,
like they actually just sent it to me. I was like, oh okay, this is for real.
yeah, yeah. The ones that you gotta watch out for that shit. Or
Yeah.
there's fake ones where they like do promos and stuff, and you gotta pay
Yep.
them. Yeah, don't
No.
do that one either.
Mm-mm.
That's all scams right there.
Right.
But so yeah, so you want to be influencer, and so what are you gonna do as far as like besides influencing? Like, say you're doing that, you're an influencer, you're gonna continue nursing and everything like that too on the side or anything like that.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do nursing for a long time. So I want to be a travel nurse. So that's what I do want to do that. But like, I think I want to be able to showcase like my nursing in my life on like Instagram, social media, blah, blah. And I can still be an influencer. Like, I think I can do both. But I
Yeah, you
think they'll be able to
definitely.
mix well together because people want to see that. They people want to see people traveling. First of all, I'm a Black female being a nurse. That's already one. People want to see that. And then me traveling and doing this and doing that. I want to be able to do that. And I want to be able to show that people who look like me can live the lifestyle that a lot of people live.
I like that. I like that answer. I like that answer. Power to the color. You know what I mean?
Yep. Right.
Brown and black here today. I'm not brown, but I am Mexican, so I have brown family members. But so for me, what got me into the podcast was that I like talking to people. So, like I said, the fact that you wanted to come on here and socialize and just kind of speak on yourself, I appreciate that. I like that.
Yeah. I love to talk. I would say my opinion all day. Like I do like to talk and I do like to meet new people. It's like when you
Yeah,
offer this option, I was like, oh, I'm excited. Like I don't know how it's gonna be. This is my first one. Like I was really excited. And me and my friends always joke, oh, let's make a podcast because we always be talking about all this crazy. Like let's just make one.
yeah,
So we thinking about it.
Definitely. And like I said, if you want to start one, let me know if you need help with that too. I can tell you all the steps and everything like that. And I will say, if you do start one, make sure you have a team behind you too, because it's hard to
Okay.
do that shit all by yourself. And that's how I
Yes.
started.
I can only imagine.
Yep, I started it all by myself, and then I got a team. I got Sandra. Sandra's a huge help. Huge help. I actually probably wouldn't have gotten you on here without her help, to be honest. Because, like I said, I don't hit up people like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sandra.
Yeah, but you said this is your first podcast.
Yeah, it's my first one.
So when Sandra hit you up, what did you think?
I was like, this has to be fake. Like, that's what I
Sandra,
thought.
you thought it was fake? What made you think it was fake for a second?
I don't know because I've never seen anyone ask anyone to be on a podcast. Like I thought that was more like of an exclusive thing. I was like, she just asked me to be on a podcast. What does she want to talk to me for? But then like
Oh,
once you reached out, I was like, okay, maybe let me just see. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? So
well, I can tell you, you must be doing you must be at a good start because she goes off the explore pages, the ones that don't have a lot of followers but still have a good amount, and reaches out to them. So, and you're one of the ones that reached back out to us, and that's how you got on here.
yes,
So
thank you so
we
much
just
again.
appreciate it.
Very happy to be here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and we've had people say that they're down with it. They don't like commit to it and everything. Like,
Yeah,
damn, which
false hope. Like,
if also, would you say that's fake? Like, like
what do you
that's
mean?
like that's someone being fake.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's being fake because like you wrote like if it depends if you know them or not because you can't expect a commitment out of somebody you don't know.
That is true.
So I wouldn't say it's fake. What I say is like it's unreliable. Like now you're gonna look at them like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna ask them to do nothing. And it's like, I mean, like you're gonna look at them a different way, even though they may not look at you a different way. You're gonna look at them a different way.
So the only reason I would say it is fake is because if they say that they're down to do it, and they're like they're giving you the vibe that they're for sure down to
Mm-hmm.
do it. That's kind of like an expectation.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, but I don't know. I think I just go off like I don't expect anything out of anyone until they do it, because I'm not gonna be disappointed.
that's true. Yeah, but if you look at it at a professional standpoint, it's like damn.
Yeah, it's like
You're
damn,
gonna
but
think they're
like,
not professional, for not showing up.
but everybody's not on a professional level.
I
So
see you are.
yeah, I am. I was ready.
The glasses and everything.
Yep, I'm ready.
Oh yeah. So as far as social media, how many DMs do you get from people? Whether that's
Like,
guys or girls, toxic or not toxic. But
like DM, like what kind of DMs? Like trying to talk to me DMs?
yeah, like off the wall type of DMs.
A lot.
A lot.
Sometimes it's just look at it and close the phone. Good night.
Jeez. What kind of messages were these? You don't have to throw
Let
their
me
names
let
out.
me let, let me give you a few examples. It's
God,
this one person I don't know who they are. Like I have a lot of requests.
because
I
this
don't even know how many. It's a
because
lot.
this is gonna be a perfect example of what social media is like in a woman's
Yes.
perspective.
Yes, I have a lot. Here's one. Hi, beautiful. My sincere apologies for interfering with your privacy. I need a sugar baby. Like, okay. And then it's like people who will reply to every single one of my stories and like highlights from like 2 years ago, and
Yeah,
then be like, "Why aren't you replying to me?" And I just see them in my request. I just look at it and I start like, I'm not going to respond. And it's a
yeah.
lot of like, just constant text messages, and like I'm not responding. So why are you still messaging me? It's like it's not like trying to be mean or anything, but like I don't need my time. Like, what are we
Yeah,
talking about? So
honestly. So yeah, that's a good example of what social media is like on a woman's perspective. Constant weird messages and stuff like
yeah, and it's like if I don't respond, it's like, well, why aren't you responding to me? Oh, you too good? Da, 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 da. And I'm quick to say yes, I am. That's why I didn't respond.
what's crazy is I feel like a lot of people clout chase
Mhm.
because I remember when I had maybe like 1,000 followers at one point, and a lot of these females was kind of just shoving me aside, whatever. It's kind of like
Mhm.
whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do my thing still.
Right?
Now I'm at 13K. Then they hit me back like, hey, how you doing? It's just
Yep.
kind of like, what was that energy before?
Right. Right.
So I feel like there's a lot of clout chasing going on too.
I do believe that, and I know like in my area, it's a lot of like famous people in my area, like TikTok dancers and da 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 da. Da. But it's really just because of like who they are and who they know. Because these people in real life are really corny. They have no personality, so it's just like the wrong people. I feel like are getting famous.
Yeah,
That's what I
it's,
think.
it's crazy. So as far as like, offer your advice for listeners and everything, how would someone go about flirting over social media, over Instagram, something like that?
Well, for me, for one, your profile got to be together. Because if I click on it and I'm like, "What is this?" or it's like, "What are you doing?" I'm not even gonna look at the message no more. Like, next. I just know like with profiles, like I want it to look presentable. I want you to look good, of course, and I don't want a whole bunch of crazy stuff on your profile. Like personally, me, if I see a bunch of guns and this and that on your profile, no, I don't want it. Like that's not me.
It's too thuggy. Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. And like how you DM me. Personally, I do like corny stuff. It's funny to me. I like to laugh.
You
So
said
if
the
you're just
horny
like
stuff?
yeah, I like corny stuff. Like say something corny
Oh,
or
corny.
something.
I thought you said something else. I thought you said horny.
No,
I was like,
no, no.
well.
The corny stuff, like come and joke or something first, make me laugh, and then I'm gonna give you a better chance, like that, and like just be respectful. And if I don't respond, then just wait or keep it moving.
All right. So looking out for the guys, they gotta send a meme, a funny ass meme, and then
Yeah, like be funny.
okay.
Because even for me, when I'm sliding on somebody, I'm gonna be funny because it's gonna get somebody's attention.
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like if it's a meme, like it depends.
It depends. I would be like, what? But like, it has to have some context behind it. It has to all make sense. You can't just send me something random and expect me to know what you're talking about because I'm gonna be like, what is this?
Automatically gonna think that person weird as hell.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah. So when I first DM'd you, did you know I was part of the podcast at first, or did you have to look at it?
I looked at your profile and I saw you were following Sandra. I just kind of put two and two together.
Okay. I was gonna say because it has my picture on there, but it might not be as
Yeah,
clear. We definitely need to get a new
no,
logo.
I can put two and two together. Like I can tell.
Yeah, I had to make sure when I DM'd you that you knew off the bat because I didn't want you to think I was just some random
Yeah,
person hitting you up out of the blue.
yeah.
But yeah. So you said Bowie State, Maryland. What made you pick that college to go?
Honestly, with my whole college stuff, it's kind of crazy. Like I have the grades to really go anywhere I wanted, but I really wanted to play ball. So like, well, my sophomore year got cut because of COVID, so that kind of messed up all of my recruiting, all of my playing time. So I did not think I was going to play college ball. Like it was really hard,
Yeah,
and so it was like November of my senior, like just this past November. I'm like, I'm going to go to this last camp because, mind you, I have been to so many camps. I've emailed so many coaches trying to get just somebody's attention to give me a chance. Because the area from the softball is not good. Not my school. Like nobody's coming out here to watch anyone play. But so I'm reaching out, I'm going to camps, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But I saw this one camp, I don't know where I even seen it at. I saw this one camp, it's okay, I'm gonna give this last one a try. And if it doesn't work, I don't get anything out of this, I'm not gonna play college ball.
yeah,
Right. So I drove to Maryland. It's like the first long drive I did by myself. It was like 3 hours. I go to this camp and I'm like, okay, like it's a lot of girls, like a lot of competition out here. I've never even heard of this school before. Like, so I just did my best. I went there, did my best. The coach came to me before I left. He was like, I want you to play for me. I know it, like he told me he knows it's late in my recruiting. It was really late. Like girls for softball, they get picked up like their sophomore, junior years. It
yeah,
was my senior year. I had no offers, no nothing. So he talked to me. He's like, I really want you on a team. Like, I know I can't give you any money right now because like I already gave out all my money. So he said, I'm gonna help you get this scholarship so you can come play. I really want you to come play. So I can say he really did help me get all that. He helped me apply to the scholarship for their honors program. So it gives a full ride. So I get to go to school for free and I get to play ball. So it got me everything I want. And it's HBCU. I didn't really have anywhere
yeah,
like a dream school. I just need to go to school.
yeah. So that's good you had a coach looking out for you like that.
Yeah.
I know like once high school's over, you get into the collegiate level. I feel like a lot of coaches don't really like care. Like they just want,
They just want you to
the
do
best.
good. They just want you to play good. That's it.
Yeah, they look for the stats and everything like that. Like for me, I wrestled in high school, so based off that, I didn't get any offers like that either. I
Right.
didn't really have a coach reaching out like that either. So it's just kind of like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, that's how it is for me too. Like with so my stats don't look good, but I like for me it was like a whole thing of I have to find someone who's going to give me a chance, and that coach was willing to take the risk and have the confidence in me that he knows what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, and he
Yeah,
knows that I'm going to be able to be coachable and be able to be molded into a better player.
yeah, there you go. So after college, after you play softball and do all that, after that, that's when you're just gonna keep focusing on nursing and influencing.
Yeah, I'll probably do nursing. If I had the chance to play professional softball, I would love to do that, but like I don't have to. But yeah, I don't really know what after college looks like. I'm just trying to get through it first. I
Yeah,
don't know yet.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely something to consider though, is trying to go professional in the sport that you love to do.
I would love to. That's like every little girl's dream to play softball. Like I already got the first half, I'm about to go play college ball. Like that is a dream for real.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. And you could always do more too. You
Right.
know? I mean, I wasn't able to with wrestling, but with boxing, I was able to somewhat get what do you call it, a contract, but COVID kind of fucked that up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a COVID class, so no problem, no none of that shit.
Yeah, that sucks. I'd be feeling bad sometimes.
No,
I'd be
you
feeling
don't.
bad
No, you
sometimes.
don't. You rub it in there.
Okay. I mean, I have my problem. I have my
See what I
problem.
mean? Rub it in my face.
No, y'all had like your whole high school experience. We barely had a high school experience. Class of 22, they didn't have it the worst, but we got it. We had it bad.
Okay, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound as bad, but still, like a drive-through graduation is like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
that does. Like, I would have been really mad. Like, I was mad when we had to get out of school, but like for the graduates, like, dang, y'all really don't get no prom, no graduation. Like, I was hurting for y'all.
Yeah, when they expected us to do classes online, I wasn't doing
I'm
shit.
like, no,
To
for
be honest,
everybody, no.
I
I
wasn't.
wasn't doing anything.
No, but that's how I almost failed my math class though. So I had to really do something.
Yeah, cheat. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's high
Yeah,
school, so I feel like it's you just need to pass. That's how
yeah,
I think it is for high school. You just need to pass.
yeah. And you said you loved your high school experience. What was
Yeah,
like
I
the
did.
craziest moment you had in high school? Oh, she's smiling.
Um,
Shit.
I can't put like
I'm
a
listening.
craziest one. I would say like it was like my high school experience. It was more of like the people I met. I met some people that like I still talk to this day. I met people who I thought was gonna be in my life forever, and I don't talk to them at all now. But I think it was more of like the experience that I went through with school and outside of school. But it's like the people I went like with. But I can say throughout high school, the people I've like put myself around, they got me a lot more outgoing. Like I did not used to talk like this. I used to be very quiet. I stayed in the house. I didn't want to do anything. But now I can say like I'm more social. I go out a lot more, and I do like that about myself now. So
Yeah,
I think I think I enjoyed my high school experience, and it was really good because I was able to grow into a different person, and I think reach more of my get closer to my full potential.
yeah. I feel you. And you probably went to a lot of high school parties, right? You give me that vibe. You give me that vibe. Like, yeah, you may have been a fire type, but you're going with the friends. You're probably like, oh, I'll go. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'll go, but it depends. Sometimes I'll be ready to turn up. It wasn't so much the high school parties; it was more the college parties.
Oh, you go to college parties while you're in high school.
Yeah.
I did that. I did that too. A little bit of Maryland State
Yeah,
University.
just a little bit, just sometimes.
Yeah. I would hate I didn't really fuck with high school parties in Maryland just
It
because
was very childish.
the guy to girl ratio wasn't it. Like the the last high school party I went to, I was like a junior, I think, and there was like two girls and the rest were guys, and they're
Oh
playing
my goodness.
playing beer pong, like like it was gonna
I don't
turn.
want to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
And when we got there, like one of the females was already all drunk, and she was like calling me out the party, like, "Oh, he's cute." Like I was like, "Oh,
Oh wow. I gotta go. I got
yeah."
to
We had to
go.
go. We had to go.
No, I
But
can say like a lot of the high school parties in this area, it's like we know each other, so it's like we've been going to school with each other. Like I do not want to hang out with y'all because it's like a lot of them are just whack. Like I don't want to hang out with y'all. But I can say like I went to a few that were like cool, like we can all get along together. Cause I say like our class, like 22, like all the high school area, we're all pretty cordial with each other. Like it don't really be too much beef. It be childish sometimes, but like we get over it. So like it's been some fun parties, but some been some really lame ones. Like yikes. But like the college parties, I like not at the college parties because like people I've never seen. And I like to talk to people. I'm gonna talk to everybody. Not like that, but like somebody speak to me, I'm gonna speak back. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
like
Like,
that.
I just like it like not like that, but like I do like to meet new people. So I think that's all like the college parties. And I see some crazy stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy stuff. But it's funny to me, like it's a new experience.
Yeah. And if you notice, like when you go to these college parties, everyone's more social. No one's
Yeah,
really like scared to talk or anything.
right.
When it's high
But I
school,
think
you
that
got
also comes
people
with
in the
age. Yeah.
corner. Yeah, when it's high school,
Everybody's scared.
you got people hiding out in the corner. You got people sitting there already drunk. Like it's like, damn,
Right.
what's going on here?
This isn't even party. We just staring at each other.
Yeah, I was gonna. There was one my senior year. I was gonna go to a barn party, but that shit got shut down.
Oh, a lot of the parties over here, like college parties, they be acting crazy at the college parties. So like they be shooting sometimes, but it's because of the area it be in. Sometimes it be a little crazy, but they be fun. So it evens out, I guess.
You said people like motherfuckers are bringing straps to these parties.
Yes, yes. Like I was probably like 14 running out of the party because like somebody's shooting.
You
Like
better be
people like
careful.
I know like people be shooting at these parties, but I don't know why. The college ones, I don't really know these people, so I don't be knowing why. But like I just think that's everywhere. Like, people act crazy everywhere. You just have to be careful for real.
Yeah, and these are college students too.
Some it be college students, but sometimes like older people. Like it's just like because like they post them on Instagram, so anybody can really come if you get the address. But sometimes like older people are like, "What are you doing here? Like you're
Yeah,
too old to be here."
I was gonna say if they're outsiders, that makes sense. But if they're college students, then that's kind of weird because then you got college motherfuckers acting like they're thugging.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Oh,
make
in this
sense.
area, everybody is a thug in the head. Not everybody, but a lot. Too many, and it don't be them. It don't be them.
Well, that's Maryland for you.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about these Maryland people because I'm in a group chat with some of the students already. I'm like, I can't.
You said Maryland. Would you consider me a Maryland person? I only graduated high school. I'm not even like born and raised there.
No,
No,
no, mm-mm. No. You don't act like them Maryland people. Them
no.
Maryland people act crazy.
Where would you think I was from if I never told you?
Um, I don't know. Let me see. I would probably say like Texas, or I would say like California. Not anywhere on like near me. I wouldn't think.
Okay, because most people say New York or Florida, and then I don't really understand that one.
No, that's just my guess. I don't know. Where would you think I would be from?
Definitely one of the southern states. You got an accent to you.
Are you serious?
I'm
Then you'd be
observant though.
lying.
I'm observant though. Some people might miss that, but I don't. I'm
I
observant.
don't think I have an accent. I don't hear it.
I hear it. Sandra, don't you hear that shit?
She's
No,
sweet. Oh.
No, you don't. You don't hear it.
nope.
I guess I'm just observant like that. I don't know.
I don't know. I know when I go to Jersey though, and I stay for a while, I'll come back home. I'm like, oh, you talk like you come from Jersey. So it depends. It be changing sometimes. When I'm mad, you hear the Jersey. I don't know.
Jersey. We're gonna have to get you mad because I want to hear that accent.
Oh goodness.
I want to hear the swap from Southern to New Jersey.
It's crazy. It'd be crazy sometimes.
How was living in New Jersey though?
Well, I moved from New Jersey when I was 2, but my dad lives in Jersey, so I like go back and forth. So I live there part time, I guess. Where I'm from to me is boring. It's like Atlantic City, so you can't do anything because you have to be like 21 to do everything. And it's like all it really is like casinos and stuff. Sometimes it'd be fun, but like it's really not that much. And then like the outer parts are like it's just like I feel like it's just like Virginia, kind of. So
Wait, Virginia or West Virginia?
no, I'm in Virginia. I'm not in the West Virginia.
I was about to say that's a little different vibe, West
No,
Virginia.
no.
That's one of those areas. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, not West Virginia. That's not me.
If you a city boy like me, you're not gonna like West Virginia.
I don't think I would ever. I don't think I would ever want to go there either.
Have you never been there? You just heard like the shit that
I
goes on?
think I probably like drove through it before, but like not been there, not to have no fun or nothing.
You didn't make no pit stop.
No, it's no stopping. Because even like in
That's funny.
Virginia, like driving to Jersey, it's you come across a few racist towns. Like they have the Confederate flags up, the Dixie stores. It's like I need to get out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah. And I've had people try to tell me like, "Oh, that's not racist. That's just to show pride of the Southern countries."
No,
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 that's
that's
racist.
race. That's
If you know the
racism.
history, yeah, if you know the history behind that flag, that's racist shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just mind my business.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. Don't worry more
Right.
about
No stops.
that. But shit, oh, we got 3 minutes on this thing. We might have to wrap this up before the time runs out. But
Yeah.
yeah. Is there anything else you wanna say before it hits that 2 minute mark? You really want to speak
Mm,
on any topic?
Let me think really quick.
Like, what are you curious
Okay.
about as far as us or me or something?
Let me think. Let me think. So I just probably gonna be like kind of long, but you can do a quick answer. When you like started doing your podcast and stuff and all that, like how long did it take before you really start seeing results?
Honestly, I didn't start seeing results until I met Sandra. It really started when I met Sandra, and I got my homies involved, and then we got another assistant manager who helps her out too when she can. So really, like when you get a team going, you got more promoting going on and everything like that. That's when you're gonna start seeing more results.
So along with the promoting, do you think like their ideas also helped you out too?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They want to do they want to do one topic on gold diggers, but when they hit up people about gold digging, they're gonna think it's about them. So they're like, "Oh, I'm a
Yeah,
gold digger now." You know, like, no, we just
we're just
want you to talk
talking.
about it.
Yeah, we just talking.
What are your thoughts on gold digging? This is for Sandra.
um, well, I don't know. I was thinking about it because one of y'all told me about the topic. I think gold digging. I think most of it, people say like girls are gold diggers, but I just think it be girls running games on guys, and they don't like that. A lot of the times, I'm not saying girls don't go digs. I do think like some people do. Like some girls really don't have it, but
Yeah,
like I just think a part of that is because we are women, so we already have the like the down hand. We're already the underdog. So I think that plays a part into it also. But I think a lot of the times it is like girls be playing these dudes, and they don't like that.
I think it's fucked up for the guy because they're falling for the looks, not the
Yeah,
person.
like that's your fault. I feel like you're falling for this trap, then you're
Like,
just your money.
yeah, it's fucked up that the female's doing that, but it's also fucked up that the guy's falling for it like that.
Right. Like,
You can't let looks deceive you.
right.
That's really what it is.
Mhm.
But yeah, there you go, Sandra. That's her thought on gold digging. But yeah, we hit that minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead and do our little closeout.
All right.
So yeah, I do appreciate you coming on here,
Thank you for
speaking.
having me. I had
Absolutely,
fun.
absolutely. And you know what? You do have a good vibe. I will say you have a nice
Thank you.
personality, laughing a lot, and I like that.
Thank you.
I could tell you have like a goofy personality. You might not want to show it too much now because we don't really know each other like that, but I could tell you do.
Thank you. That means so much to me for real.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. I don't like. I love goofy personalities. But yeah, we'll definitely keep talking after this because
Yes.
we're gonna get a friendship going for sure.
But all right. Well, thank
But
you again for having me.
yeah, that was the beautiful Brooklyn for y'all. You have a blessed one.
You too.